But you see what I really want?
Yeah.
I want to get the Sony FX3. Because if you search up a film, what's it called again? When I remember the film, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
But they shot like, when I say like a blockbuster, like Star Wars level movie.
Off that one camera.
Off it. It's a DSLR like that.
And you showed us.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Once I have that camera, bro, I can shoot movies, bro. The game has changed, bro.
Shit.
Bro,
That shit's expensive.
oh, so it might be called the Creator, I think. Let me see if I can find it. But
that
bro,
shit's expensive.
it's expensive. Nah, it's true. That's why I made sure I got that camera. I've had that camera for years.
Yeah.
And then I've got a Canon C300, which is like, the new ones are expensive because they're basically television cameras, but I got the first models, so I got it at a discount, isn't it? Okay. So I can shoot anytime. I'm gonna upgrade my phone as well, because I've been due for upgrade for like 3 years now.
So we're trying
because I want to get the best 16. So that's why I've been waiting.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm good to film.
Okay.
So once I'm just gonna use saving money, then I'll just get the Sony FX3. You get what I'm saying? And in between that, I'm just gonna rent it for certain shoots.
Yeah, true.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Because I've already got the basic level equipment.
Okay.
But bro, I'm telling you, that thing there, bro, anything I want to shoot is either that or the Black Magic. But
because I was going to say, like, do you think the Sony 7 is better than the Black Magic?
You know what it is, yeah? My brethren, we had this debate, yeah? He likes the Black Magic, but the thing is, I've worked on shooting the Black Magic. Black Magic is a really good camera. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. But you're not shooting a blockbuster movie on it. That's why don't think people are deep. And you're shooting music videos, but you're not shooting a blockbuster movie on a Black Magic. That's what they did on the Sony FX3. Like, this is actually it's like on the level of like Star Wars, bro. Yeah. When I show it to you, I'm gonna show it to you, and you're gonna be like, bro, you shot this on.
Okay.
I think the camera is like 4K.
No.
Brand new.
Pounds.
That's dollars.
Oh shit.
But that's brand new. So imagine if you get it second hand, yeah?
Oh man, 4K is crazy.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. But if you think how much a cinema camera costs now.
True. Like, we're looking 7-10K.
You get what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So let me see. But for.
Let me put on math. Sony FX. Oh, the Creator. I'm just pull up the trailer, bro. I'm not even gonna show you the camera. I'm just gonna put the trailer, bro, so you see what people niggas have done on this shit, bro. The Creator. So yeah, man. That's why I'm just gonna rent it, bro, until I can afford it. So maybe I'm hoping within if I work hard within 2 years or even within a year, I'll have that camera. And once I have that camera.
When the war started, they protected me. Took better care of me than humans would have.
But you're serious?
That's a Sony FX3. And on top of that, a lot of it was on a gimbal.
10 years ago today, your artificial intelligence created the
like you said, the actual BTS.
Yeah, bro. That's why this film went viral, just because of the camera they used. Just because of the camera. I can play the behind the scenes, all of that. Just because of the camera they used.
You're this close to winning the war. The AI are developing a super weapon.
With that, you're shooting everything, bro. Films, music videos, everything. And that's not even Sony's best camera. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you locate the weapon?
Yo, this is strange.
It's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You're a good person to go to heaven.
So, we're just saying, we can't go to heaven because you're not good. And I'm not a person.
Do you have any idea what the thing is? She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
Crazy, though. That's what technology is now.
What do you want, sweetie? For robots to be free.
This means, though, any film, and this is like, I have, now me and my team have been writing films, isn't it?
Yeah.
But specifically films, that's gonna blow our artists. So we're gonna feature this artist in this movie here, his soundtrack.
This UK series.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, Nines, he had a series called Crop Circle.
Yeah.
There's a few rappers had different series, but...
No, this one that went viral with the Powers thing in the UK.
Oh, is it Rapman?
Yeah, Rapman's movie.
Yeah,
the series,
and then he released Blue Story after Shira's Story.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So something like that, man. Because the thing is, before, obviously we want to make like quality. I'm not even talking like, you can make like a Shira story, but imagine making like a sci-fi to promote artists.
True, yeah.
That's the level, and we don't need to go to Hollywood now. We haven't got to like, you understand? Like, bro, we can put together, we have all the equipment, we can put together our own crew, you understand? And
write
just
the script, storyboard it.
And just get it done. As long as you have the main thing, you have the right locations.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, sky's the limit once I have that camera, bro. I swear
That's the thing though. Even with music, I feel like the power's shifting into like the creative hands themselves.
Yeah.
Like
that's what I was saying to actually before we go any further, introduce yourself. This is the Frontline Podcast. I'm here with Boysanz. We're in Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. And yeah, man, introduce yourself before we just hop into this convo.
Alright, so my name is Sanz, right? I'm a rapper, singer, music producer, sound engineer, sound designer for movies. And yeah, basically everything music, I do it. So I'm technically a musical genius. Yeah, you can call me that. So yeah.
Got a prodigy right here. Every category. Let me just check the recording. We good? Yeah. Every category, from producing to singing to artist management to just understanding the music itself, bro. This guy, he's got everything all wrapped into one. He can produce every single genre. He's been playing me all his music that he's produced himself, his artists, and it's multiple genres. So, and he's in Nigeria, bro.
In Lagos.
In Lagos, you understand?
For now.
So for those of you that don't know, this is what's happening in Lagos. So you niggas need to come out here, bro. And also, those of you around the world, be ready to see this nigga, because he's about to be in your country soon.
Very soon.
But yeah, man, we were talking about how I feel like right now, technology. Before, I would say the hands of everything was very much in the industry. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to find a way to infiltrate the industry or allow yourself to be exploited by the industry in any form of media and entertainment, whether it's film, music, so and so, if you want to be seen essentially with like, you can make art, but can that art be seen and have effect, you understand?
Sure.
Whereas now, I feel like technology has lowered the barrier for entry. And this is the thing, people are saying like stuff like, oh, music and films are bad. I feel like the industry has declined, but the creatives themselves actually have more power to do anything they want.
Sure.
So like, a perfect example, you see AI. Everyone was afraid of AI, I was just telling them, yo, you see AI, it's like the printing press, you understand?
Yeah, sure.
When the printing press came, it disrupted everything, all traditional forms of media. By the end of the day, those that used that new technology to enhance what they already were doing actually opened up things for them, because now, like, people are printing the Bible in their own language.
Sure, yeah.
You haven't got to go to the Pope or these people that were telling you what the Bible was before. You can read it yourself, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I see exactly the same thing with like AI, all these things. I was like, you shouldn't be scared. If you understand how it works, it's actually allowing you to do a lot more with less. It just means that the industry itself is going to decline in it, because they're going to be, the industry don't care about people, I feel like.
Sure.
And art, you need people to make art, you get what I'm saying? So I don't see it as a negative thing. What do you think?
Okay, so I would agree, I would agree. I feel like, I can speak for the music. I can't really go into like the movies, cinema, because that's your thing, right? But for the music thing, I can speak for the music. So I've got colleagues of mine that are scared of this AI thing, because they're like, this AI thing is going to just come and like mess up the whole thing. I'm like, if you understand how it works, kind of like what you said, right? There are times when you might have to say, now I'm trying to write a song, I'm working on a song, I get writer's block, right? Before, I would need to like do something to get my head back in the space, right? Maybe blow a few trees, take a walk or something. But right now, I can just get on my phone and then chat up, say ChatGPT, for example, yo, I need this, I'm working on this, can you help me write this? And boom, I'm getting massive ideas off just one text with an AI bot. It makes it easier for me. gets me back in the headspace. I can get back to creating, saves me time, saves me energy. Now I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do without wasting time. So yes, I feel like it works. It helps us, right? And again, with the industry, I agree with you. Because right now, if you look at the top 10, top 100 Nigerian music, right? Half of that thing is trash. No offense to anybody making music, right? but yeah, but half of those things there are trash, right? And that's just because, like you said, the big major corporations, these big labels and all, have the finances to push it in the face of people, right? And we humans are very subjectable, right? So as long as you keep hearing something, it keeps being in your face, you just have to like it, right? But then there's somebody somewhere in Lagos or wherever in the world making music in his bedroom that is fire, but you don't get to hear it because he can't get to a label to say, oh, yo, take this 100K, put it on your music, right? So just like what you said now, the advancement of technology, social media, AI, all those things is helping bring power to the actual creatives. Yeah. So now we can make anything and everything and still get it heard. It might take a little time, but it was better than before. Because right now, just like I was telling you, we're making fire stuff. I could just get a team together. Right? Say, hey, we have this, I have this, you have this, you have this, let's do this thing, and boom, we're outside. Exactly. Before, you need to get the songs, get it submitted to an A&R that takes it to a big label that says, oh, we have this artist. They go back and forth, you get a deal, you sign a deal, then boom, you're outside.
And then that results also, there's a lot of confinement.
Exactly, yeah. So you're limited with how you create. They tell you, no, make it this way, no, take this out, this doesn't make sense. And like you said, this is art coming from your soul. This is you pointing yourself out, expressing yourself. And now because you're trying to get mainstream, you have people telling you, no, don't do it this way. It won't sell. Do it this way. Write it this way. Or change the song. Because I've worked with big labels. I can't say anything down right here, but I've worked with big labels that I've seen artists bend to certain rules. Right? So now you have to...
At the end of the day, they have to.
You get it because you signed the deal. You're trying to get outside. You know you have something that the world needs to hear, so you sign this deal. But then you get pinned down and then they bend you and tell you do it a certain way. You don't have a choice. You have to do it that way. But imagine you were still solo, indie, by yourself. You just have a team behind you. You can create art as ever you want. This is what I'm feeling. This is where my headspace is. And your audience accepts you for who you are. They understand what you're doing and they love your craft. Simple. So yeah, long and short of the whole thing is I feel like truly, like you said, technology is actually making it easier for we creatives to get ourselves out there. So yeah.
100, man.
Yeah.
And I'll say even like, if there's actually one thing that people should be cautious of, I would say it's actually like, I'd advise everyone to understand the technology, because when you see a smartphone, people instantly associate that with maybe Apple. You understand?
Sure, yeah.
But Apple just makes a particular type of smartphone, isn't it?
Yeah.
You understand? But they just dominate the market. So I think people need to understand the technology for themselves, because when a company dominates the market, they regain that leverage. Like you see now with when everyone started streaming, that disrupted DVD sales for labels, everything. But now the labels have got control of streaming again.
Yeah.
So that's why I say people also just understand the technology, because like some of the stuff I see in China, like they produce their own stuff, you understand? Like imagine you're building your own AI, your own personalized AI for what you're doing. And that's why I think people have to look at it. It's not necessarily a thing of the technology itself, but it's how it's used and who owns it. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
At that point, you can choose how to use it the way you implement it. But if you are not the one in control and you allow it to control yourself, then you're going to get disrupted at the marketplace. You understand?
Sure.
Like even me, I like same thing you said, writer's block straight away. When I'm making treatments, when I'm writing scripts, these are things I hate doing, because I'm dyslexic and I'm dyspraxic.
Okay.
So when I went to uni, I studied history. I studied global media communication, so I can write. But for me to do that, it's a lot of energy and a lot of effort. Whereas now, I just go on ChatGPT and literally it's still all my ideas, but I'm just telling it, this is what you need to do. This is because all that time I'd spend all day, I'd miss over certain lines when I'm reading. I have this spelling mistake here, I have that spelling mistake there, this sentence doesn't make sense. All of that stuff is out the window, you understand? Whereas, let's say you're just a writer, right? You're just a writer, but you don't think, okay, how can I use this to leverage my service? Then ChatGPT will replace you.
Very simple.
So that's just simple as just how you use technology.
You know how to use it. I agree. You just have to know how to use it.
Literally. Alright, let's get into the music, man, a bit deeper.
Yes,
so you have multiple artists. Multiple artists, and they're all very, very talented.
Very fire.
I'm not gonna say too much. I want you to go into it.
Okay, so yeah, I've got a few artists on my roster. Cause thing is, what people don't understand is what you're hearing, what's mainstream for you guys out there in the UK, and what you guys hear as Afrobeats, as mainstream, is just it's just a very tiny tip, right, of the iceberg. Yes, there's a massive array of artists down on the ground, right? And then I've been blessed an opportunity to work with a few of them, and I've had new crazy stuff that I know in the long run will be the new wave, right? So I've got a few, yeah. I've got Rams, I've got Bobby, I've got Saucy, I've got Crystal, the girl you listen to. Yeah. So yeah, these are just the new terms, yeah. So yeah, just like you said, Rams is like the new Rema, because that guy is fucked up upstairs, right?
Hey, what a girl them. Hey, yeah. Chill out when you blows, because you're not ready. You're not ready.
True. So yeah, you're not ready at all, right? So I'll play you guys stuff, you hear it, but then yeah, true. I've been opportunity to work with these artists, and so if you're out there, the only thing we're seeking for is funding. So if you're out there and you feel like you want to get into this, now that we're still early, not that when we get bigger, you get so you could just hop on, hit me up or hit him up, because we're working on this shit together, and then we'll get on it, right? But yeah, like I said, we've got Rams, we've got Saucy, we've got Bobby, we've got Crystal. All of them are fire, straight up fire. So we'll just play a few stuff for you guys, and you guys let me know what you think, right?
Let's go. Put this here.
Alright.
Alright, guys.
So this is Rams.
See what it is.
When putting my son, put your trust in God. Don't look at anybody's time. Please, your time will surely come. Because with God, all things are possible.
So many nights I cry, but you only see my smile. Even though you know the bottle they okay. I want them, I didn't suffer. And the great day, the open man of a house. Come on and do their own. Who say suffer, no they kill my bro. If you don't face many things for life, you don't lose many times your mind. And you know what it means to ask yourself. Should I risk it all? Should I sell my soul to the gods? Heavenly Father have mercy. The boy now they lose his senses. Should I risk it all? Should I sell my soul to the gods? Heavenly Father have mercy. The boy now they lose his senses. Now it's in me to fry. Already as I did. Then my brother say I'm ready for the grave.
That's just a tip, right?
You guys are not ready. You're not ready.
So this is still Rams.
Give me something, baby. Every time that I she didn't feel my vibe. I'm crazy. All I need is you. Make up put up fire when you want to know, brother. She like my groove, and I like her. Tempting, feel the pressure. Your body got me begging for attention. She obsession, because affection. I don't mind, I never put on the pressure. Feel the pressure. Your body got me begging for attention. She obsession, because affection. Yeah, no. She said she like my bottle. I like the way you roll it. Tempted to touch your behind, tempted to hit from the back. She said she tempted from the back, yeah. Blessing me, I love blessing me. On my dead, booty, yellow fire. I'm more crazy gone. When you red dancing, when you my love dancing. On my jet, booty, yellow fire. I'm more crazy gone, yeah. Tempted, she obsession, you got my sin. I'm tempted, she obsession, you got my sin. She said she like my parole.
So that's Rams.
Serious
Fire artist. So the thing with Rams is he has found. Thank you. I feel like with Rams, because we had to record because he has a sound already, right? But he was at the beginning still very shaky with the sound, right? Because he sounded. If you had listened to our first previous recording, he sounded fully not Nigerian.
Okay.
He had this Western vibe to him, but I had to still bring him home, right?
Of course.
So we found the way to blend the Western and the Nigerian
sound, yeah.
Right? So you still have that Afrobeats element, but you can still hear the Western R&B pop feel.
That can just flow in any market.
Do you understand? So he has mastered that craft. And then we have Saucy. That's the guy that has the Caribbean, almost Jamaican type feel when he did his fire too. So yeah, so let's listen to Saucy.
Where you gone, as in I'm on it. And I've been searching for your love. Anywhere you want it, maybe gone and then I'm on it. And I've been falling for your love. Anywhere you want it, make you show that make you come like make you come over, make you come over. Make you come over. Tell me what do you want? Tell me what do you want? I'ma give it to you. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I'ma give it to you. Tell me what do you want? Tell me what do you want? I'ma give it to you. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Bring your boomba, make you money for that. Chicha, make you pay the money. I need to make you money for that. I say make you buy the money. Make you not junkie, make you not junkie. You want keep it back, oh. When you come to bed, don't you toast me go blend. You want keep it back, oh. I show you, make you come, make you come over, make you come over.
This one I can see obviously do well Naija, also the Caribbean, the UK and Toronto. I feel like this one in particular, it's got them island vibes.
And he has it on log. So we're going to. I know all these artists are under 6 studios, so come in, partner with us. Let's get these artists out there, right?
You heard it, man. Let's get cooking, man.
And this is the new Thames. Freestyle, fire.
The way
say something controversial, yeah?
Yeah.
Not only do I feel like she's the next Thames, which sounds like a cross between Thames and, if you know, a Jamaican artist called Shensia.
Yeah, I do know her. She's fire.
Bro, she's fire.
Yeah, so
you guys, you've heard it here, man. Straight fire.
exclusive listening.
Exclusive. You understand? None of this stuff has been released. Yeah. All of these artists are due to blow. So you've heard it here first. You get, and you're gonna hear a lot more. A lot is coming.
So yeah, that's true. So we've got Bobby, like I said, but Bobby's finishing up with school runs and stuff, so he's serving. So when he's back, expect Bobby. We've got Philemani, dude is fire, but I don't have his stuff on this drive because we're in partner with his management.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out Music Man Entertainment. So they have him. You're doing that thing with him, so he's fired too, but he's affiliated to us, right? So we've got ton of artists, but for right now, these dudes are cooked up, ready to go. So like you said, we just need the funding.
Yeah, tell them exactly some of the ideas you have, and the funny. In fact, if we could set up might set up a donation link or something. But
maybe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just tell the audience what you're going to spend some of the funding on, and because everything's there, as you can see, the music is there, the artists are there. Yeah, man, we just need that support and that love and support, man.
Sure. So what we're trying to get is an actual studio space, right? Not just music studio. We're looking at having the music, the pictures, that's photo, and then video studios all in one place, right? So we don't have to outsource anything, right? So we're bringing all our stuff inside. We're creating, see how we can, in this small space, still create something that's magical, right? So imagine having like, you get a vast array of creative spaces to be in. It's going to be magic, right? So we're going to spend money on marketing, promotion, branding for the artists. That's key. Kind of like what you said, very, right? Key. And that thing stuck with me where people listen to your artists because they can't really express themselves, so they feel like your artist is expressing something for them. So we need to be able to brand the artist in a way that they connect and look like the sound, right? So there's branding, there's marketing, there's promotion, there's the actual investing in the space and the artist, and just getting this sound out to where it's supposed to be. So I'm not trying to do like the regular Nigerian thing where labels do, because I'm not trying to be a label. Like I told you, I'm trying to be a transport system for artists. Get it from point A to point B. I'm not trying to be there doing the whole signing 5 year. I don't have the time, right? There are too many artists that need, so we just need to keep the train moving, right? You get here, you've gotten here, find your way, right? You've gotten your audience, we help you set up, we help you stand on your toes, fire down from there, we'll pick up the next person, do our thing, develop the artist, fire down, move on, get into where you're supposed to be, get moving. So that's the plan, right? So with that, what we're thinking is, have a plan. I don't want to do the normal Nigerian thing where you sign an artist, keep them for like a year, 2 years, they blow up, you're still keeping them trying to get revenue. We're not trying to do that, right? So my plan is, see how you can listen and then spot that this artist is giving this Caribbean type, right? Yeah. So when we already know what this artist sounds like, we know where this market is, we push the artist to that market, right? So see, imagine creating like a whole body of work with that artist, with that sound, and then instead of like pushing here in Nigeria, we actually focus on branding and marketing and the Caribbeans for those artists, right? The Afro-Caribbean thing, it will blow up there, right? He has an audience there, we're pushing their marketing, their branding there, get him started, he's getting his money, he has his audience, has his fan base, we're good. Right? So from there we can now start working to going global, but we're not just going to start looking for how to blow. So we'll find where your market is. Like say with Rams, he has that UK vibe on lock, right? He has that. So imagine pushing it to the UK audience. They're going to eat him up. It's going to be there, blow, do his thing there. Do you understand? So when he's solid in UK, then we can start expanding. So imagine having to skip the Nigerian market, go to UK, do like a mini tour. They catch a wind of who's this boy, who's this young guy, where's he from, Nigeria? Oh shit, boom, it blows up. So I have plans and strategies for each of my artists. I'm not trying to, because all artists are not the same, which is one mistake I feel like labels make, right?
So you try to give them all the same formula.
You understand, the same one artist, the artist blows up with that strategy, then you try to replicate it with another, it won't work, right? So listen to that artist.
And that also kind of makes, makes music kind of dull. Exactly. Because then all the branding, the marketing, and eventually the sound all become similar.
You get it? Which is one issue we're having now, because everybody sounds alike. You hear this artist, you're like, it kind of sounds, and which is one mistake that the youngins are making, because they feel like, since this artist sounds this way, and people are accepting it, maybe this is where, and you start switching the sound to sound like this person. Because I've heard a few artists that sound exactly like Rema.
Yeah,
If I play you shoe,
I get you.
You get
even, you know what I can say,
yeah.
in like no, I'll say two genres.
Yeah.
I'll say in dancehall, obviously you got Vibes Cartel. He's just come out of prison now. He spent 13 years in prison, and a lot of the modern sound of dancehall comes from him. But there was a period, especially when Afrobeats was proper starting to get its shine, where I feel like dancehall, everything was standing the same, so they weren't really. Obviously, you got your Alkaline, you got your Movado, you got all the artists everyone knows, but in terms of people that people haven't heard, there was no one doing. You understand? Then all of a sudden, Valiant comes out of nowhere. Craft. Yeah. You understand? All these guys, and it's like, okay, now the scene is popping. You understand? And now, especially Vibes Cartel's out, and he brought out all them young artists. It's like not one of them artists sound the same. And that makes things interesting. And in the UK, I can say similar things happening right now, where a lot of, probably also because of the labels, like for a while, really and true, a lot of the artists in the UK, the labels have managed to gain control again, isn't it? Yeah. But right now, a lot of people are complaining about Central C, and I'm gonna keep it real. Central G is my favorite rapper, but he's putting the work. And similar to what you were saying, it's these sort of avenues that no one else could see. See, the UK, everyone thinks that, okay, I'm gonna try to be big in London, and then from London I'm gonna blow in America. Yeah, it's not gonna work like that. He said, okay, I'm gonna do what I can in London. I'm gonna tour Europe because the UK's in Europe, and there's rappers all over Europe. Yeah, man said, I'm then gonna go to the States, even went Brazil. I don't even know what that nigga was doing there. He went Niger because he knows, okay, a lot of people in the UK, you understand, they're from Nigeria, you understand. So I feel like he had that strategy. That's really what blew him. Do I think Central C is the most authentic UK rapper? No, I don't. But it doesn't matter when you are bringing something new to the game, because at the moment, a lot of people in the UK, because of the label and because people I don't think people even having that much fun making music anymore. A lot of people are just trying to get results. So because you're trying to get results, you just sound like the next man. You understand? And there's that results and bare cappers in the game. Everyone's a gangster now. Everyone's making gangster music. But nothing's happening in the streets. So I feel like 100% I agree is that you need to push different sounds. You need to leave that space for that creativity. And you can't give every single artist the same formula that labels do.
Yeah. So like I said, I 100% agree. And it's happening again, right? So you could tell from like the Weezy era, when Weezy blew up, right? Everybody started sounding like Whiskey. It's one, I don't know how. Rema came, everybody started sounding like Rema. Right? It's one weird thing, like you said, and I feel like it's with because everybody wants to get results, right? So you see this is getting results, you automatically want to go do the same thing the person is doing, right? And all of us end up starting the same, which is why I'm happy for the kind of artists I have. They have the sound, they have it on lock, nobody sounds like anybody. You listen to this artist, you get different feel. You listen to this other artist, you get a different feel. And they also give you the same Afrobeats vibe you're going for. You can tell these are African-bred artists, but all of them have how they sound like. They're just all unique.
I mean, this expression at the end of the day, I think people forget that, yes, this is a business, yes, it's an industry, but we're making art. Music is a form of art, so it's meant to be fun, and it's meant to be self-expression. I'm not meant to sound like the next man, the next woman, because you want to make money. I mean, that just ruins the art, in my opinion. Every single person has their own expression and own particular vibes. If you can put that into sound, that's a super powerful thing, because there'll always be someone that can relate to your vibe. You get what I'm saying? But if you try to imitate someone else's vibe, like the industry pushes, then how your audience that you potentially might have had that just would have catered just to you,
you lost them.
You've lost them. You get what I'm saying?
And that thing is, you're never going to be bigger than the artist you're trying to copy. It's just never going to work.
100%.
At the end of the day, you're just going to be referred to as that guy that sounds like Rema. That's just it. The biggest you're going to get is, oh yeah, I know that guy, he sounds like Rema. Why would you want that when you could actually just sound like you? Like you said, you could actually have your own audience that vibe with what you give it, 100%. Right? So then why would you want to sound like somebody else? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why people do it, but it doesn't make sense to me.
I think, I think you said the business as well, but also I can speak on the UK culture, right? The culture in the UK is like no one's brave enough to do anything different. And if you do something different, everyone will then shit on you for being different. But if that person now say they'll go to America and they'll be different and they blow up because everyone now is clapping hands, you understand? So I feel like you got the industry but also the culture, man. Because I feel like, especially anything where you're expressing yourself, any sort of art form, you're gonna have to come into conflict with the status quo culture at the time. You can't just try and blend in, because you might have something unique to offer to that culture that might be the new status quo in the future. But you can't just say, okay, you know what, this is what's popular, and because what I really like isn't popular, you know what, man, we'll just put that to the side. Because that's how you create value, you understand? You've got something rare. And a lot of artists, that's what you need to understand, is that your vibe, your sound, your experiences is very particular to you. So when you try to imitate someone else, you're throwing away all those things of value.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, that 100% agree, man. That is very true. So it's why I like artists like Rema, Victoni, Luna. Like you hear that this is them, and they're not scared to make something different. Like see when Luna came out with the album, we had the whole Amapiano wave thing, right? You didn't care. Came out to sober, depressed, point out to soul type thing, and people started slowly but surely started vibing with him. You get, right? So that's what I mean is, don't forget, if you're not challenging the status quo, then you're not doing anything new. Like you said, you have to be rare to create value, right? So then be rare, be you, right? Let people understand. They don't get it at first, cool, but then with time they understand, okay, there's something here. The moment they understand there's something there, then they pay however much to listen to that thing. And then before you know, you're one of the big things. Now everybody's trying to be like you. But you're never going to get that if you start sounding like somebody else and it wasn't the value you're supposed to give.
100%.
Right?
100%.
So and we have valued artists here, I'm just saying. So you guys bring in the funding and as well. And also, if you're an artist, I don't care where you are, UK, the US, right? You want your branding, marketing sorted out, you want to make music, mixing, mastering, you just want beats, just hit me up. I'm the guy, I'm the plug. Any genre, any sound, you don't even understand the sound, I'll help you find it. It's my job to help you find it. And then we've got you unlocked, Sin Studios, so don't forget the name, alright? Come on.
Alright, let's wrap up soon. I'm going to ask you one more question, then you can shout out your music, shout out Sin Studios, shout out all your socials. But the last one I'll say is, obviously you mentioned a bit earlier that, you know, we had the Wheezy wave, we had the Rema wave, we had the Amapiano wave. Where do you see things going right now in Nigeria? Where's the sound? What sound is everyone gravitating to right now? Broadly speaking, obviously we're talking in generalizations.
Okay. Alright, so I don't think there's one. That's the sweet thing about Afrobeats, right? It has space, to which I'm beginning to feel like young artists are beginning to understand that there's space to do a lot with Afrobeats, right? So, seeing how before you could spot and predict where the sound is going, now you can't do that.
No, you can't.
You can't say, oh yeah, we're going now, because now everybody understands that. Every artist understands that I can do me and still find my way in the Afrobeat space.
It's almost like when hip hop started maturing. And now it's not just one sound, but you got trap, you got drill, boom bap, you got drill.
Exactly. So
I get
like
you.
that, right? So in this same Afrobeat, you've got people that are doing the depressed, dark, ambient type music, and they're killing it. You've got people that just make music to make you happy, and they're still killing it, right? You've got people where they are actively telling stories that you can connect to. The storytellers still in Afrobeat, and they're killing it. Right? So which is why I'm excited for the next phase. There's no one person doing, right? Because take note, before you could have one person killing it, right? And everybody wants to sound like that. So you have just that one person in front. Right now you have a bunch of artists that you know for a fact are going to blow up and you're enjoying, right? So now you continue to still the same Afrobeats. Before, if you wanted to feel a certain way, maybe you're sad, you just want to listen to something that brings out that depression in you, you probably might have to go to listen to a Shadi. But now in Afrobeat, you have Afrobeat artists that make that vibe. So I don't think there's one particular way we're going. So I feel like we'll figure out that Afrobeat is really large, and then we'll begin to explore these things, right? Seeing how what Robert did with that song, where the song with Tomatoma with Tiwa, see how they fuse in the Brazilian thing. So I feel like everybody's beginning to experiment and still push the borders a little bit, expand, see what we can find out.
And I feel like also I'm hearing more experimentation with like diasporic sounds.
True.
Because obviously the African sound, Africans are everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you said, in Brazil, you got now Afrobeat, Nigerian artists experimenting with that sound over there. Exactly, you understand? Yeah. And they're experimenting with the hip hop sound. They're experimenting. So I feel like all these different African sounds that exist around the world, I can hear now Nigerian music. Okay, they're starting to take from these sounds as well as from Nigeria, which I feel like. Is really good because not only does it bridge that gap between the diaspora, but also just adds that diversity to the music like we're mentioning. Yeah,
true, very true. And then I like the fact that because we're finding that out now, you can see a lot of this foreign artists trying to come home now to like fuck with the sound now because we now understand what we have. So then we're trying to branch and experiment, and they've seen these things, and now they're open to this sounds really fun.
Exactly, whereas 20 years ago, people probably wouldn't have even wrapped their head around it.
Coming home to fuck with the sound. Okay, like this is it. As like you have weird collaborations like Fireboy featuring Ed Sheeran. You have this collaboration because now everybody wants to hop on that wave, right? And big shout out to the people that actually opened their eyes. Burna Boys, Weez, Davey. They kept pushing it, and then now we understand. So we have the new ones killing the game too, right? You have Victor, you have Rogo, you have Roma, just finishing and killing it. So I'm excited for the next phase. I know that. That's why I say I'm excited for my artists that understand that you can't be boxed in, right? Because I may be in a session now, still with Rams now, and Judy's telling me, I've got the sound in my head. I listen to the song, I play the song, and it's some weird ass genre. I'm like, where did he hear this thing from? And he's like, he wants to build, and then we're fusing things, and before you know, we're coming out with something fire. Right? So I'm excited for this new phase. I'm really, really, really excited, and I feel like we're about to just Afrobeats. Is not slowing down anytime soon. We've got a bunch of new artists with new sound, fresh, new, clean sound coming out next. So you guys watch out, right?
Come on. Yeah. And finally, do you want to just shout out all your brands and socials?
All right, so big shout out to my brand Sin Studios. My name is Sans, by the way, but I have this brand Sin Studios. Like I said, we are into taking artists from point A to point B, right? That means a lot, if you understand, right? But well, like a transport system that helps you get from point A. We're not a label, we're not a management, we're just a transport system to help artists get from point A to point B. That's just all we do. Shout out Music and Entertainment, for the money, and then to get to us, right? Shout out all my artists. We've got, like I said again, Rams, Saucy, Bobby, Krista, Fire Artist, right? And then you can follow me. Personally, reach out to me for your anything is related, right? Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Boysanz Music, But you want to talk to the brand, right? Sin Studios, it's at Saints_Studios. Saints as in the music Saints, right? _Studios, and then you can just reach out to us anytime, any day. We'll answer. We're always here to help. Always here to make music. So that's it.
Come on. Yeah, I just like to appreciate you, man. Guys, be prepared. Like I said, see with your ears, listen with your ears. You get what I'm saying? Every sense right now for your ears, because some big shit's about to come sonically.
Very, very soon.
But yeah, man, hey, it's been a pleasure, my bro.
Nice to have you in town, bro.
And man, this has been the Frontline Podcast. Shout out Frontline Media for your entertainment, news, music, videos, films, everything coming soon. And check out the website, check us out on Instagram, check us out on Twitter, check us out on TikTok as well. Boom, we out. Peace. Yeah, I think that went really well, bro.
That was really good. Now we're going to turn this noise making fan off. Let's make